Hi, everybody, and welcome to our first show.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, hi, Viviani, and hi, Pooja, and our whoppingly big audience here tonight.
So, yeah.
Sorry, my phone just went off.
Oh, is that your phone? Okay.
I forgot to mute. So, there we go. Okay. So, hi, Jazz. So, if anybody has a question, please feel free to put it in the chat. The more specific your question, the more specific the answer. The more general your question, you're going to get a general answer and probably not one that's going to be super helpful for you. And I want to thank everybody for showing up for our first show. And thank you, Viviani and Jazz. And I don't know how to, let me see, how do you put the names? So you'll have to bear with us also because this is all new for us. So Deb Kane, and thank you. Hi, Akila. Thank you for coming. A light worker, Sonia, Pooja. Did I miss anybody? Viviani. So thank you all for coming. And I'll just wait. We'll wait a few more minutes and see if anyone comes in, and then we'll read the prayer protection and we'll open the records for everybody. Okay. And so what have you been up to lately, Jenny?
I don't know. I decided to get a job. Decided I needed to go back to work because I'm getting bored and lonely. So I'll be working sometime soon, hopefully.
Well, that's good.
If I can find somebody to hire me.
I'm sure there's always somebody out there.
I hope so.
So, hi, T-Lynn. Thank you all. We appreciate you all coming to our first show. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes, you have no idea how much. We're just thinking, is anybody going to show up? What do we do if no one shows up? What are we going to talk about?
Right. And we usually don't have any trouble talking.
No, we don't. That we usually can do real well.
Yep.
So driving while listening. Well, be careful. You don't want to. Okay. So let's see.
So
okay. Well, I'm going to.
We should get started probably.
Yeah. I'm going to, we'll start by taking 3 deep breaths. Breathe in. Hold it for a minute. And breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in again. Hold for a minute. And out through your mouth. One more breath. Hold for a minute. And out through your mouth. Okay. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us. And we call forth our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic record masters to assist us now to receive the information of the highest truth, the highest frequency of love and light, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of all humanity. Thank you. Okay, and I'm going to open the records for the whole group. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to the truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so all that are in the chat and all that we'll watch later is given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field for all who are in the chat and all who will watch later to receive the record of their soul. Okay. And we have a few questions here. And I'll have, we'll have Jenny start. And
okay.
Ha, it worked.
Yay.
Yay. So Deb.
I can see it now. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Deb. Thanks for being here. Well, let's see if we can find out. Okay, so what I got was if you don't raise the rent, they'll probably stay.
Wow. So,
Deb, what do you want? Like, do you want them to stay? Or do you want them to leave? Because it seems like they have extensions.
did you want to wait for her to answer for a minute, or?
Yeah, if she can answer, that would be good.
Okay, yeah. If you can answer that, Deb, and then see if Jenny can get some more insight for you. She doesn't want them to stay.
Oh. Well, okay. I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that they're going to want another extension. But that doesn't mean you have to say yes. So I think the answer is they're going to want another one.
Well, I hope that's how, yeah. Oops. I bumped the wrong one there. Okay. I hope that helped, Deb. Maybe that can offer then at least some guidance to where you know what to do. Raise the rent.
Yeah, raise the rent. And they'll leave fast. Raise it a lot.
Okay, Sonia. See if I was in Delphi. If so, what was my role there or anything close to there? Okay. You know, they're showing me you walking in the market, like in the shadows of Delphi. So you had a life where you were a peasant around that same area, it looks like, and you were walking the market. They're showing me the picture of a little girl, and you're kind of just meandering through a marketplace, like in the shadows of Delphi, and like you could see it. I'm not too familiar with it, but how they're showing it is they're almost showing it to where it's higher, and you're walking down below on the street level, and you're almost like you're there, but not really aware, if that makes sense at this moment in time. So I don't, in this particular life, they're showing me you lived in the same area, but you weren't really connected to it, if that makes sense to you. But that wasn't your only life in that area. You've had 2 or 3 lives in that area where you were in another life, you were more closely connected to it, where you actually worked and were connected. where you work, you work closely. You had a life where you work closely with a priestess. It feels like you're an assistant to them, because you're dressed in more fanciful like clothes, more flowy clothes, more to where you'd be more of a position of higher honor. But they're showing you like assisting the priestess. Kind of like, I don't know what the term might be, but if they had like ladies of waiting or something like that, what the person closest to that person would be. That was you. So, okay. I hope that was helpful, Sonia. Okay. Next question is Jenny. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Jazz. Let's take a look.
Oops, sorry. Let me put that question back up there.
So I'm getting that you've been brothers before. In fact, several times. So you're in the same soul family, and that's why you have such an affection for this person, and why you have a good relationship now is because you've been brothers many times, or family members. I think you've been brothers several times, but then you've also been different family members, and also cousins. Cousins in a tribe situation where there was 30 people in the family. So and you can trust him, and likewise he can trust you, and y'all feel that. So that's a wonderful friendship. Yeah, very, very fortunate to have that friendship, and it will last.
Okay. Okay.
I hope that helps.
Okay. Thank you, Jazz. So next, Viviani. We have a message from Guidance from the Masters. Hi, Viviani. Let's see what they have for you today. I heard our dearest Viviani. It's time for you to walk with the stars, to shine with the stars, to be one with the stars. It's time for you to shine your light brightly for all to see, to stand strong, and be confident in knowing you're on the right path and you have so much to give. You will help others immensely. The time is yours. The time is now. Stand in your power. We love you. And that is all. So I hope that was helpful, Viviani.
Yeah, can I just add a little thing in there? So, Viviani, we all see you as a star. We see you as a bright and shining star. All of us that know you, we see you that way.
Yes, definitely. So
I can't imagine our lives without you, actually.
no, not at all. You add so much to this community. It's not funny. I mean, you have so much to offer. So
Yes, we all love you very much.
okay. Okay, and a light worker.
Hi, light worker. Let's take a look. So the answer is yes, but there's also another answer. You know, we can also have concurrent lives, and I got that you are currently a Palladian. So in your parallel life, you are a Palladian. I have a great affinity for Palladians. I think they're wonderful. Let's see. Let me see if I can get more. Wow. I'm also getting that you're on one of the high councils currently. So, as a Palladian, that's super cool.
Wow.
So
you probably all know each other on the other side.
Probably, yes. Probably. I saw somebody in Whole Foods one time that I could have sworn was a Palladian or either a Palladian or a hybrid, but I thought it was a full on Palladian. And it's just the knowing. I just looked at this person. I've never thought that before in my whole life. And I saw this person walk by, and she was kind of like very tall, like gazelle. She walked like she wasn't even walking. And I just thought immediately, she's a Palladian. So, they're out there. You can see them if you want to.
Wow.
And you
are interesting. Yeah. It's amazing the lives we lead. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Pooja. Okay, any past life during ancient India. Okay, hi Pooja. Let's see. They are showing me a picture of a boy. You're a boy. And you're drawing like you're I don't know if is it ancient times though? I'm not sure if it's ancient times. I don't think it's ancient times. It's more of a modern because you look almost like you have some type of more modern clothing on. But they're showing you like playing, like in you probably about 3. You have bare feet on, and you're just sitting there playing. Like you're just taking your finger and going through the dirt like this, like making a picture. And then you didn't like it and you went like that. And then you just drew it again and you just keep going like this and redrawing a picture. And your family's around you and they're like all this hustle and bustle and you're just sitting there drawing your pictures like you don't have a care in the world, ignoring everything. Like I can see the steps to the house, and it looks rural, like a rural type house. Yeah, they're saying that you had an ability in that life to, no matter the surroundings, you could tone it out. And they're wanting you to bring some of that, the ability to be in your own, like almost like being in the moment and being concentrating and toning out what's going around you while still getting what you need to have done. So they're saying amidst the commotion of this everyday life, they want you to pull some of that little boy who was be able to like just, no matter what was going around him, and he was able to draw his pictures and do his little story on the ground, and he was able to concentrate and just, let the people walk over him, and it didn't phase him. So they're saying not to let things in the world don't phase you, regardless of what's going on in the world. Stay true to you, stay in yourself, stay, in the moment. So they're saying to bring some of that type of energy with you, that same energy that he had, and that focus, like he was focused. So they're saying also stay focused amidst the chaos of the everyday outside world, and that will serve you well in this life today. So I hope that was helpful to you, Pooja. I know it wasn't ancient, but that sometimes they don't always show us what we ask for.
Well, I mean, you could have had an ancient life. They just showed you that one because it was relevant to this
Right. They show you what you need to hear at the moment for what will serve you the best for your highest growth. So let's see. And here's this one. Here you go.
Hi, Fine in Phoenix. Okay, let's take a look. So I'm getting that you were a trader, meaning trading goods in a past life. And it was fine stones like jade and emerald, and you were very good at your job and sourcing these materials, and people would come to you from like all over and buy the things that you had to sell. So you were like the best, one of the best in your field at that. And you had contacts all over the world. And you brought beauty to people that appreciated beauty. So now I'm thinking you were a purveyor of beauty, but it was in fine stones. And so how does that affect your life now? Well, you have the ability to show people around you the beauty in life just by like talking to them and shining your own light. So you brought that forward into this life. And, I wouldn't be surprised if like you don't have a lot of jewelry or you don't sell jewelry or something. That would surprise me if you didn't. But yeah, I mean, you had amazing talent. amazing, the kind of personality that could talk to everyone, and that's what you brought to this life. So I hope that helps a little bit.
Okay. All right, and on to T-Lynn. Let's see if a message from my guys. I'm wondering if my housing on the right path. Okay, let's see what they have to say for you, T-Lynn. I'm hearing, is your current path making you happy? If it's making you happy, then you're doing what you need to be. If you're not happy, then it's time to reassess your life and decide what will make you happy. Because when we're truly on our right path, we're happy and content, regardless of the struggles. And when we live to our fullest potential, everything else will seemingly fall into place. Because often our priorities change. And what we think is important sometimes isn't. And what we didn't, we realize is. And through this process, we become fulfilled to our greatest potential. And as you walk your path, you will see new windows and doors open of possibilities. And it's up to you to choose which one will make you the happiest and most fulfilled. We know this might not be exactly what you want to hear at this moment, but sometimes we need to reflect on how our life is going to truly reach our full potential and to discover what will truly make us happy. And sometimes what we think will make us happy isn't what really makes us happy. So we want you to really decide what will make you happy, and then follow the path to true happiness. I hope that was helpful. I don't know if it's exactly what you wanted to hear, but that's what they had to say. T-Lynn, did you have something to add, Jenny?
No.
Okay. No. So. And Nancy 4. There you go.
I was thinking back to just on a personal note, when people used to ask me, what do you like to do? And I'm like, I don't know. This is when I was in my 20s. I don't know what I like to do. So if you don't know what is going to make you happy, try different things. Mm-hmm. Take different courses. There's all kinds of courses online, and just try to do that by trying all these things or taking an art class or something. You might find something that you absolutely love that you don't know about now. Mm-hmm. So that's just personal note.
Right. Okay. So then we have that's not for that was for T-Lynn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this question's for you. So.
Okay. Hi, Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy's for you. Nancy.
Hello, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
So your Akashic Records Masters are saying, daughter, we love you so much. If you had any idea of the depth of the love we have for you, you just, it would overwhelm you. We adore you. We're proud of you. So they're saying, keep on doing what you're doing and take it just step by step, And, if you step off the path, like check in with your gut and get right back on the path. But they're saying you are on the path. And for some reason, I'm getting like a garden. Full of flowers. I think they want to give you like a bouquet of flowers in gratitude for what you've done in your life. That's pretty good.
Okay. T. Lynn wrote back and said that that she's trying to get back on her feet right now. So I think that what they're trying to say too is that you need to know yourself and where you want to go before you really can find happiness. I think that's that message of intro, look and, sometimes, and this is another from personal experience, they don't help you as you're falling, but there's more help once you fall. So maybe there's some avenues out there you might not have thought that there was there that might be able to help you. And I think if you start and think about what would truly make you happy, that's going to show you where you need to go. If that makes sense to you, saying you need to get a job, but is that going to be fulfilling, or is that going to get you where you need to be, or do whatever? But maybe by finding what you would truly love to do, nothing's impossible. And don't say, I don't have money, I don't have this. Don't go the don'ts. Like, get rid of the don'ts. Look at what you have. Look at what you can accomplish. Look at what do you have to offer? What gifts do you have? What is your potential? Look at all the positives. Look at what you have. Look at what's open to you. Look outside the box. Sometimes, when we're in that downward spiral, we can't always see everything. So try and think, outside the box a little bit. And, that might help you a little bit. And don't be afraid to ask, for help. And there's a lot of resources out there. You just have to look for them. So, and take it one step at a time. And this is from someone that did lose everything at one point. And there's always a way up. So don't lose hope. So, okay. May I ask, who was I in my past life? Let's see, Kay, what they have to say. You're showing me like a cowboy. Like you're riding this horse and you're shooting a gun like when an old Western. You're a man. And I want to say you were riding a Palomino. And it's like in the desert type. It looks like the New Mexico-ish. What are you doing? They're saying you were a bandit. So you were a thief. You were robbing something. You were robbing a train. You were robbing a train.
I love that.
Right, you were robbing a train.
I love that.
And you're shooting at the train and you're trying to catch up to the train. Something about there's a gold shipment on it or something.
I love that. We've all been all things.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. I think that's exciting.
Yeah, and you weren't alone. There was a group of you trying to catch this train. You didn't want to hurt anybody. You just wanted to rob the train.
The band of bandits.
Yeah, so that was one life, and you were probably you had this this really big mustache and the hat and everything, and you were going for all that's worth, riding this horse like for all that's worth, trying to catch this train. So that was interesting. That's something I was not expecting to see.
Really?
Yeah, but let's see. Did you catch the train?
That's what I want to know.
Yes. You robbed the train. You guys got the train. At least two of you guys got on the train. And you got on the back of the train and you did rob. There was a safe on it and you robbed it. And then you guys kind of took whatever you could grab and hightailed it off. It was almost like a hit and run. It happened so fast and you came out of the blue. And because you guys hit the back of the train and it just so happened by luck, the safe was in the back and you hit the right spot. And they couldn't even have told the people, the conductor or the engineer, I don't know what they called them then, what was going on. And you guys were long gone before anybody even knew the train was robbed.
So that must have been an inside job. They had to have known where the safe was.
They had to have, because they were in and out, bam. And you were gone, the train was gone, and you weren't caught. No one ever knew you did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The perfect crime.
It was. So you got away with it. So that was interesting.
I love it.
Yeah. So that was, I hope you found that interesting, Kay.
Yeah. Now you can tell all your friends you robbed a train.
Yeah, you robbed a train.
So yeah, do you like trains now, or do you not like trains? Do you have an interest in trains or an interest in horses, or do you ride horses? That would be interesting to me to find that out.
Yeah.
If you probably do ride horses.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Yeah, it was strange that they said Palomino, so which is, which I don't know that much about horses. Okay, let's see. Okay. Here we go. Here you go, Jen.
Linda McQuaid. Oh. Well, let me say, I love Leos. I love Leos. Leos take care of everybody in the jungle. They really do. And they have huge hearts. Huge hearts. I particularly love Leos. So congratulations for being a Leo. Okay. So anything for your love life? Okay, so they're saying, you do have something coming up. You really do. Wow. So the time, the time of the eclipse on Monday and leading up to it and leading after it, start imagining how you would feel when you're really, really, really happy and in love. Just start imagining that and feel the feelings of it, because that person is kind of right around the corner. But you have to be the person that you want to attract. So if you have any baggage or forgiveness to do it. Leave the baggage behind, do the forgiveness, so you're clean slate. And then the person that you attract will be a clean slate. And then you have a clean slate. And that's like, it's going to be wonderful. I'm like, I kind of feel the happiness of it. Wow. So, yeah, I can't tell you when, but so I think it's soon.
That's good.
Mm.
Cool. Okay, that actually was the last question.
Okay.
So I do have one thing I want to say. I'm at 149 on subscribers. When I hit 150, I'm giving away a free Akashic reading. So
yeah, and Cheri's readings are really good.
So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I am going to be giving that away. So as soon as I hit that 150, we will do a special show, and I'll give away that free 1 hour reading. It'll be via Zoom. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Let's see. Also, what was I in a past life? Oh, wait, one more. Linda, let's see. What was I? Anything she wants to know if did you see anything about her in a past life? Since we have a few more minutes.
Okay, that wasn't the question, so now let me find out.
Yeah.
So I'm getting that you lived in England and you were a clockmaker. So that would have made you, and you were a man. So you were a businessman, but you also were in the, there's a hierarchy in England. So you were in the working class, but you owned your own business. So that put you up a little bit more. And you had a family, and you would come home. Oh my gosh. So I think it's Victorian, and I'm seeing the clothes and everything. So you made clocks, and then you also made pocket watches for gentlemen, but you also made like big clocks, and you had a shop full of clocks. Wow. And you were able to afford a nice life for yourself and for your family. And you had children. You had a wife and you had children. And you were a good family man. You loved your children. And you worked hard to be a honest, successful, respected businessman. And again, I'm getting that feeling of love in my heart. Wow. I wonder, this is just supposition. I wonder if the person that you may meet is going to be the person that used to be in your life in that lifetime.
Oh, how interesting. Maybe that's why they showed you that.
Because that does happen.
Oh, I know. I'm married to one.
Yeah. It does happen. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe, or I don't know. For some reason, I'm like zeroing in on the children.
Yeah. Well, she said, are people in your life now, were they also in your past life? And yes, you have your soul family. So you don't incarnate every life with every person in your soul family, but like my husband now, we've had about 25 lives together. With my mom, I think we've had like you have your favorites that you tend to reincarnate with. You have, different ones. So you'll go and and they'll be all different things. Like you could be brother and sister, you could be best friends, you can be you've probably been everything to each other. So
I've met people that I knew in past life, and I didn't know them in this life, and then all of a sudden, boom, there they are. And there is a recognition. Your soul recognizes that soul. And it's, I think this is maybe because, well, sometimes because I had unfinished business with that soul, and then we finished it up in this lifetime and healed everything. But also, I met like 3 people that I knew before. Well, I'm sure I probably knew my husband before, but I don't know. He was so close to me. I never even asked that question, but he is part of my soul family. Anyway, getting back to the people I met, when you meet them, you like, there's this instant friendship that you don't know why you have an instant friendship.
Yeah, like look, we found out about each other.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, people that you have instant friendships with, for like no one, like no real reason. Like there's a person here that I knew, and he's much younger than I am, and we have this great friendship. And I knew him during the Civil War. We were friends then, and we're friends now. And so yeah, you can meet people that you knew before, but like Cheri was saying, with the soul family, that's closer.
Right. And you have your immediate soul family, you have an extended soul family, and then you have an even larger group. So,
yeah,
it's simple, but not, if that makes sense.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting. It's a rabbit hole.
Exciting. I don't know how to describe that. I love it. I never, until I started meeting people, I didn't know what that felt like, but now I do know what it feels like.
Right.
So yeah,
I agree.
And if you can think in your lifetime when you met somebody, maybe at work and all of a sudden you were like instant friends.
Like you've known each other forever.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Then chances are you're in the same soul group.
Yeah. And my college roommate, that's how we feel about each other too. We'll always be friends. And so these relationships that come back, lifetime after lifetime, or even just sporadically in lifetimes, they're really special.
Right. Yes, I think so. Yeah, it's amazing. So
if you open yourselves to that, if you open yourselves to think, oh, I might meet somebody that I knew before. And I think that helps you to recognize it when it happens.
Right. Right. Because, and this is strange. A lot of people would say, I kept joking how me and my husband act more like brother and sister than we do husband and wife. And people are like, And here it turns out that's because we had sibling relationships in most of our lives before now. So and it's amazing how that carries over into your life. So we have a lot of that still sibling type energy that carries over because we've done it so many times into this life.
Yeah, I think sibling energy in a marriage is really great because, if you stay married for 40 or 50 years, once the passion is gone, you have to have that friendship. You have to have that friendship. And even hugging those people and kissing them, like it gives you grounding.
It does. It does. It really does, because there's times where I can just, give my husband a hug and it's like instant grounding, instant connection. And there's such a deeper connection when you have that type, I think, bond.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, we've been together for 33 years, I think.
I think those family, brother, sister bonds that turn into marriage, or friends turn into marriage, they last longer.
They do. And it is interesting. You do carry traits of that past life over into this life. And it's amazing how once you delve into your past lives, you can see certain things and you're like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It really does.
And, when I met my husband, I was 21 years old, and I wanted a career. I wanted to be a salesperson. I wanted to travel. The last thing I wanted was to get married. Like not in the plan, not in the plan at all. And after I met him, like I knew immediately. I said to somebody, I said, "This is the person I'm supposed to marry." So I didn't marry him, immediately, but after 4 years. But still, I knew, and so that was on my life plan. That was part of my our contract together.
Right.
So when you start looking at contracts and life plans, it makes you can easier deal with things that are problematic when you look at it from a different lens, kind of.
Right. If you can just tweak your view on dysfunctional relationships and troublesome, it really helps you deal with it in a much more positive manner.
Yeah.
Maybe
and
we
I
should
used,
do a
I
show
used
on
to
that.
joke and say the only reason my husband and I never got a divorce is because we didn't want to divorce the same year.
Yeah. So maybe we should do a show on that, about that kind of thing.
Yeah. He was my great friend and my great family. We were family. We were just family,
Yeah. That's me and my husband. So, okay. So did you want to do the healing prayer then before I close the records?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So Akashic Records Masters, please heal everyone in the chat and everyone watching later of all of their pain, suffering, hurt feelings, illnesses, through all time and space, through all dimensions, over all lifetimes, past, present, and future, and in between lives. Please clear all cellular structures and heal in all ancestral lineage and restore everyone in the chat and everyone watching later to the highest timeline for themselves and for all of humanity. It is done. So be it. Thank you very much. Really, really thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and before I do close the records, just a couple things. One is next week we're going to come on an hour early at 6. And if there's anything that you would like us to do a show on separate from the Akashic record readings, just put it, drop us an email, or me or Jenny, and we'll be glad to do a show on it.
Yeah.
So if there's anything you're curious about or want to know or want us to, do a deep dive into something, we'd be more than happy to. Okay, so I'm going to close the records now.
Okay,
I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth, and I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy, and I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the record of everyone in the chat and all that will watch later. The records are closed. And I want to thank you all for coming to our first show. Yay!
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, we appreciate it very much.
Come back.
Really, come back next week.
Ask another question.
Right, ask another question. And yeah, we do appreciate your support. You don't know how much we appreciate your support. So we all hope you have a good week and take care with eclipses coming. The energy is going to be a little hectic, but also it is a good time for insight and manifestation. Decide what you would like, and now's the time to manifest what you desire.
Yeah, and get rid of the baggage. Like, forgive people, forgive everybody. Like, you don't want to walk into the future being angry at people. So let all that go, and even your family members. Forgive them.
Right.
They know not what they do. No. So, so forgive everybody and forgive yourself.
Mm-hmm. It's a new day.
And like write down what you want to let go of, and then start imagining what you want to manifest in your life. Because that really works.
It does. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Yeah. Well, bye everybody. Everyone have a good week. Take care. See y'all next week.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.